Graduates and guests, may we have your attention, please? Convocation is about to begin. If you have a mobile device or pager with you, please turn it off or silence it during the ceremony. Thank you for your attention and congratulations. If able, please rise.
We wish to acknowledge this land in which the University of Toronto operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we're grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. We're also grateful to have the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our scholars who graduate today. On their behalf, let us express gratitude for the support of their families and friends, and for the faculty and staff who have guided them in their pursuits of knowledge. Whatever our own traditions, let us reflect as we proceed through the convocation ceremony on the many years of effort, sacrifice, and success that have brought us to this time of celebration. In concilium, Universitatis Torontoensis vocatis sumus. One of my most important roles as Chancellor is to serve as Chair of Convocation ceremonies, conferring degrees upon our graduates and celebrating their entry into the University of Toronto distinguished alumni community, and I am deeply grateful and honored to be doing so today. Graduates, please remain standing. All guests, please be seated.
Insignissima cancelaria. Presento tibi hosca scholares, ud admentanto ad grados varios. Testorque eos quod omnia quae. Statuta requirent aptos e idonios esse.
Ad perfectum huas provinciae huesque maginae patriae, et ad perfectum omnium notionum omnibus interis canentarum ego, ex autoritate mihi et tote universitate commissa, admitto vos ad gratus varios, quorum ora vobisto et peto quoque ut omnia conficiatis munera, quae ad illos gratus pertinent.
Please be seated. My name is Melanie Wooden, and it is my great privilege to serve as the University of Toronto's 17th president. Today, I have the additional privilege of assisting Chancellor Wes Hall in conducting this convocation. The university is an institution with deep historical roots and many enduring traditions. Among those is our use of the language of the medieval university in today's wonderful celebration. For those in attendance who, like me, are less than fluent in Latin, a translation may be helpful. For my part, I said, "Most distinguished Chancellor, I present to you these scholars, that they may be admitted to the various degrees. And I bear witness that, as far as all things which the statutes require, they are fit and suitable." Much more significantly from the standpoint of the graduating class, the Chancellor then replied, "To the benefit of this province, this great country, and to the worldwide community of nations, I, by the authority vested in me and in the whole university, admit you to your various degrees, grant to you the rights, and ask of you the responsibilities of doing all those things which pertain to those degrees. And so, as my first order of business, I am delighted to salute you, the graduating class of 2025 from the School of Graduate Studies, the Temerty Faculty of Medicine, the Faculty of Kinesiology and Physical Education, and the Faculty of Music. That's it. You're done. Warmest congratulations. I would also like to bid a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us in this historic Convocation Hall. Graduates, today the University of Toronto is formally recognizing your hard work, your accomplishments, your perseverance, and this milestone. Each of you, as a member of the graduating class, is joining an exceptional family of University of Toronto alumni. U of T has a global community of more than 700,000 alumni in 196 countries. They are the university's greatest living legacy and our top ambassadors. U of T alumni serve in leadership roles in every corner of the globe and in every walk of life. They are prime ministers, justices, scholars, authors, community and business leaders, scientists, and professionals of every description. Their endeavors have shaped the world we live in and the way we understand that world. We have no doubt that the University of Toronto's high international standing can be attributed to the generations of dedicated and very talented faculty and staff members. But we also understand that this reputation has been built by our alumni, a group that now includes each and every one of you. So, to the graduating class, let me say thank you. Thank you for your many contributions to the university while you were a student, and thank you for what you will do as members of Canada's largest, and I believe, most distinguished alumni community. One more word of thanks is in order. I'm sure that all graduates share a sense of gratitude to the friends and family members who have helped bring them to this special day. And I would like to ask you to join me and the platform party in thanking them with a vigorous round of applause. Let me continue with a request. One of the most distinguishing features of our convocation is that graduates come forward to be recognized individually to enthusiastic applause. You'll come and stand right here, and then you'll leave the stage using the ramp over by that door, exit, and come around the hall. At that point, you're going to turn left and quietly re-enter as your peers continue to be recognized. In that spirit, I encourage you to think of the very last person who will be on this stage, and I believe that will be Samantha Luke. Could you please stand up, Samantha? So everyone remember Samantha and return to your seat. Thank you for your understanding, and once more, warmest congratulations. It is now my privilege to introduce today's convocation speaker, Ira Jacobs. Professor Jacobs is a faculty member in the Faculty of Kinesiology and Physical Education, where he served as dean for 11 years. He is also the inaugural endowed director of the Tannenbaum Institute for Science in Sport, advancing research at the intersection of science and athletic performance. His distinguished career spans academia, government, and industry. Internationally recognized for his research on performance enhancement and physiological responses to environmental extremes, Professor Jacobs has advised organizations from the Canadian Space Agency to the United Nations. His contributions have earned him election as a Fellow of the Canadian Academy of Health Sciences and numerous awards, including the Canadian Peacekeeping Service Medal. Please welcome Ira Jacobs to the podium.
Chancellor Hall, President Wooden, Vice Presidents, Deans, Principals, and Chairs, Governing Council members, colleagues, esteemed guests, and of course, honored graduates. It's not just a tremendous honor for me to be asked to speak with you today, but also an almost come full circle moment for me personally. My parents both got their degrees here. So I joined the graduates here as a genetic, genomic, and epigenetic consequence of my parents and of their experiences and my experiences, in my case, at the University of Toronto. Today, at this moment, which is 8 months before my retirement from the university, I feel like this convocation is every bit as personal to me as I'm sure it is to the graduates. I've got 3 messages I'd like to share with you. One is about marriage, one is about obsolescence, and one is about a disturbing trajectory, a projection that I'm going to make. I saw a few grimaces and smiles. I'm not going to link obsolescence and marriage with that concerning, don't worry about that, okay? Message number 1. 54 years ago, I was an undergraduate student entering my first year of studies in psychology and linguistics, and during the intervening years, I became a physical education teacher, moved on to graduate degrees in exercise physiology and clinical physiology, spent 25 years as a federal government scientist, became the chief scientist at our Department of National Defense Human Sciences Laboratory, worked for the United Nations as a biological weapons inspector over a 4-year period in a not too pleasant place in the world at that time, spent a short stint in the commercial world as vice president of research and development for a privately owned company, and then 18 years ago, only 18 years ago, I moved to the world of academia full-time. So what's the message to our graduates from this meandering career resume? That to become a professor and dean at a university, it helps to suffer from a little bit of attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder. Okay? Just kidding. Maybe not, actually. My first real message is that I suspect that many of you think, perhaps with some trepidation, that by virtue of the program of studies that you've completed and the degree that you've now received, that you've entered a long-term marriage to your future career, and to death do us part. I hope you have, And let me be the first to offer a toast that your career be a very long and a satisfying one. But trust me on this. My experience is that you will find that this amazing, complex institution, the University of Toronto, has been a framework for you to develop and acquire skills and attributes, views and experiences that will serve as a solid platform for you to jump into your next set of experiences, and the one after that, and the one after that, and even the one after that, if you choose to jump, or if you're forced to do so. And just like a marriage, which sometimes, you know what, on such a celebratory occasion, let's just forget the continuation of that train of thought, and we'll go to message number 2. Apologies to those who are translating or anything like that I'm not going by the script all the time. So far, I have intentionally not referred to the acquisition of knowledge itself during your time at U of T as something that will stand you in good stead in the future. The good news, of course, is indeed that we have no doubt whether you have acquired lots of new knowledge. The alarming news is that a large proportion of that knowledge will become obsolete at an accelerating rate after you leave here. This isn't speculation, because the rate at which new knowledge is being generated has just exploded in the last half century. And one of the byproducts is a directly associated rate of obsolescence of current knowledge. So my message to you is that you're going to need to figure out how to keep on learning, lifelong learning, to remain not only current in your field, but to keep pace with the knowledge of your patients, your customers, your students, your clientele, your audiences, and, at least in my case, with your children. My final message, a concerning future projection. It's directly related to, admittedly, my own increasing age and my knowledge that as we age, we require increasing medical attention. So I've been paying attention to our provincial healthcare costs because I want to be well cared for in the future. And here's the trend line that's been disturbing me, that I've been using for my projection. In 1990, that's 35 years ago, 29% of the Ontario budget was spent on healthcare. Today, it's about 46%. And the rate of change over the 35 years has been unrelenting, it's been progressive, and it's been increasing in a linear fashion over time. Projections are that the growth in absolute dollar spending, even when adjusted for inflation, will continue unabatedly. And if our economy does not continue to grow, then there won't be much left over to cover other than healthcare. And given my age, this is going to happen when I need it most. And that's why it's really getting my attention. What is really disconcerting about all of this is over 90% of health expenditures in the province of Ontario go to health care. In other words, fixing and taking care of people who are ill. 5% goes to health promotion and prevention. How crazy is this? When I know that if we invested in convincing our population to take the PAM pill, the PAM pill, you've heard of it, right? Not to treat, but to prevent, then it would reduce the risks of premature death from cardiovascular diseases, developing type 2 diabetes, certain cancers, depression and anxiety. That PAM pill slows down cognitive decline, especially in older adults, reduces risks of falls, strengthens the body's immune function in general for preventing disease, and in accelerating the rate of recovery when one does get ill. And research shows that just the M portion of the PAM pill, that component, can induce a very beneficial full brain workout as well and reap the benefits from that workout. Listen, if I offered you shares in the company that has the exclusive patent for the PAM pill, would you buy them? I promise you that I've done due diligence, and these are not wild and exaggerating claims. I haven't taken it to the Dragon's Den yet, though. But it's not theory. It really is the real stuff. The only problem is that the knowledge about the PAM pill, the physical activity and music pill, is already in the public domain and has been for quite a while. So no one can in fact patent it. But we can and must reap the benefits in the future. Why? Well, you see, we now know that physical inactivity, of and by itself, is a disease state, and the symptoms and manifestations of that disease have been observed, they've been measured, they've been quantified to occur within just a few days of becoming sedentary and relatively inactive. That occurs in children, in adults, and in the elderly. So my last message is, we all need to recognize the power of the physical activity and music pill, because since physical inactivity is a disease, then exercise and music are medicine. And the public will need our graduates in kinesiology, in medicine, and in music, among others, to deal with that future trend I described earlier. That's if our tax dollars are going to be able to take care of me and you. To summarize, marriage to your career. Don't panic if it doesn't work out. There's more where that came from. Obsolescence of your knowledge. Take steps to prevent it. The future of our healthcare system. Physical activity and music preserve and promote our well-being. Now I'd like to beg forgiveness from particularly the graduates of music for what you're about to hear from someone who loves to sing in their car and wave their hands and in the shower when no one's around me. It's a tune with a melody composed by an iconic folk song composer, Pete Seeger, in the late 1950s. The tune is indeed his, he composed it, but the words, he copied them directly from the Bible, from the book of Ecclesiastes, word for word, and all he did was insert one word into the chorus that he repeated 3 times. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. Graduates, I didn't have an auto-tuner handy, by the way. Graduates, congratulations on your accomplishments that your graduation represents, and best of luck with your turn, turn, turn. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Zoya Amir. Nicholas James Ainsworth. Faiza Alam. Robel Zalalem Alemu. Natalie Yuen Tong Ao. Sabrina Ayub Charette. Alexander Bacelli. Jarrett Andrew Barber. Sorenza Bastians. Justin James Belair Hickey. Lauren Christina Belfiore. Afrin Bhattacharya. Kanwarpal Boparai. Giovanni Livingston Burke. Bram Bussin. Brandon Alexander Cho. Sarah Colpitz. Victoria Sydney Coward. Justin Gabriel Cowan. Marika Noel DeCourt. Robert Matthew Duba Kiss. Aisa Bahar Erjan. Terence Randolph Buen Escarton. Sahayeg Farangamer. Mina Fatah. Yue Fang. Michael W. Ferguson. Nicholas Ramsey Fernandez. Alexa Nina Fiorante. Julie Fothergill Robinson. Karen Geedy. Salma Yasser Syed Gesa. Hartej Gill. Victoria Gilmore. Haidi Giratala. Sean Goyle. Samir Hamamji. Melissa Hazen. Lia Huo. Kevin Edward Kadak. Ali Sharif Khalifa. Nairi Kodabakshian. Aishwarya Krishnaraj. Kareem Kudus. Luxia Kugathasan. Alec William Rodrigue Langlois. Liam Sean Pritchard Lawrence. Adrian Beckett Levine. Huazhu Liang. Amos Lim. Yi Lin. Zijiao Liu. Michelle Elizabeth Lobeeler. Zijian Lu. Robin Loves. Jeffrey Linham. Hassan Man. Katerina Maksitinska. Ayman Malik. Giovanni Jason Mastromarco. Xiaoyu Men. Hyunki Min. Kelly Mo. Yulin Mo. Shahir Morkos. Daniel Kaoru Mori Fegan. Yasaman Mostafai. Ranju Nair. Diana Inam Al-Nakib. Kashayar Namdar. Amok Natu. Dang Nguyen. Michelle Nguyen. Quinn Huang Nguyen. Iman Nishat. Ido Nofek Moses. Amy Nawanasengsi. Christiana O'Brien. Kathy Ang Lee. Akshat Pai. Pramal Kumar Harshad Kumar Patel. Dalaram Puyabahar. Pankaj Puar. Niraja Ramakrishnan. Janelle April Richards. Clara Megan Robson. Matthew Rock. Aidan Madad Sababi. Jean Saraja. Aditya Shankara Subramanian. Rachel Lauren Shannon. Su Yi Shao. Calder David Shagrin. Salma Sheikh Mohammed. Needi Singh. Rosa Summer. Janmang Song. Megan Taylor Sullivan. Ya Lin Sun. Michal Sionov. Christina Stanko. Kitty Kit Yi Tang. Matsya Rupari Tulasaram. Irvin Scott Lim Teo. Edgardo Torres Cormona. George Thomas Voutsas. Yifan Wang. Erin Quinn Williams. Lawrence Wood. Quinn Yuhui Xie. Rongda Xie. Emily Hao Chen Xiong. Neda Zamani. Jiwei Zhang. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Science. Liana Elizabeth Abraham. Mary Ado. Emily Adamidis. Fiorel Conrado Aguilar Lopez. Tabina Anis Ahmed. Dania Al-Kasab. Youssef Eid Al-Molier. Marcio Gabriel Amancio de Carvalho. Golnaz Ahmedpour. Yasser Amin Al-Fatwa. Krista Aliana Antonio. Tiffany Ayub. Songhee Bak. Erica Leigh Berankal. Anujan Chandran. Rubing Chen. Tik Sun Chung. Se Huan Chian. Catherine Chi. Fiona Shu Sui. Georgia Damianakis. Indrani Jui Das. Sushmit Durjoy Das. Eleftheria Olga Daskalakis. Angelina Das. Daniel Davudpur. Jinan Mariel Deshi Castro. Lindsay Maria de Guzman. Isabella De Vuono. Zoe Kayla Dimoff. Olanike Mercy Emmanuel. Eric Ensminger. Sarvin Fatih Daneshvar. Hira Fatima. Beatriz Aldara Fernandez Campos. Vienna Sin Yan Fu. Ke Shin Gao. Julia Gasparian. Joshua Sinclair Gopal. Thomas John Willis Hawken. Emily Hiles. Lindsay Kathleen Hillis. Natalie Chinwei Ho. Emily Ann Martin Hoover. Kennedy Ann Hoven. Young Ching Hu. Kiko Huang. Zoya Hussein. Saleh Mohammed Ibrahim. Helen Zhang. Brendan Kadota. Shreya Kanade. Rafid Uz Zaman Khan. Candice Kim. Isaac Cook. Raphael Wilbert Kusumo. Adrian On-Chun Lee. Christina Lee. Janice Zhuan Ning Lee. Lu Yi Lee. Wai Ching Charlotte Liao. Jordan Michael Linzen. Rodrigo Lobato Vergara. Johnny Liu. David Luong. Shariah Mumtaz Mangra. Mahmadul Manan. Anisa Mata. Rafi Mustaqim Matin. Garin Matosian. Aishwarya Maria Maxwell. Abby McCaig. Carolyn Grace Middleton. Zarif Mohaiman. Amanda Victoria Montana. Kennedy Nangle. Guy Nevo. Martin Nguyen. Febi Pradeep Kumar Pandya. Jonathan Persitz. Tara Nicole Pechene. Viet Linh Luc Pham Kim Nguyen Phu. Stylianos Zacharias Pratas. Rohma Ramai. Roger George Riyad Andrawas. Carlos Mario Rios Ziraldo. Katie Rosichuk. Lillian Siberian. Yasemin Sadeghi. Celine Abdel Aziz Salhab. Alexandra Sass. Faiza Saeed. Ariana Sayed Maki. Sarah Shariati. Rajbir Singh. Kulisara Serena Wasathian. Isabel Ann Skublix. Andrew Song. Willow Ruth Barron Squires. Omer Ahmed Sayed. Khadi Tabaroy. Mitra Tayaranian Marvian. Aideen Teeling. Jessica Thapar. Brandon Tien Trong Tran. Benjamin Traubich. Suji Udayakumar. Ava Marie Danica Vandenbelt. Sia Verma. Munraj Virk. Jessica Wan. Serge George John Ringo Watanabe Jin. Linas Wilkialis. Megan Francis Williams. Rachel Yang. Shinzi Yang. Andrew Junyoung Yim. Christina Marie Zakala. Jiajie Zhang. Suyi Zhu. Nezla Zubiri. candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Health Science. Mara Radwan Al-Shama. Aflin Amalithan. Maya Alicia Anjale Biswas. Lydia Bonello. Natasha Julia Camacho. Miranda Alice Chan. Caitlin Hannah Chen. Dilza Dani. Dumini Yasara Damatagoda. Amanda Judith Dias. Kristen DiStefano. Victor Fang. Bianca Flame. Chanjun Gao. Nicolas Paul Joseph Gauthier. Gabriel Octavio Gonzalez Vargas. Rufaida Dordana Hawk. Jamar Elijah Hewitt. Daniel Kashif. Adrian Jacob Corjain. Zoe Desiree Lambert. Erica Lauren. Elaine Liang. Enya Lee. Carl Froilan de Guzman Leochico. Justin Tyler Levinsky. Annie Shi-Ru Lee. Mikhail Richard Lobo. Tala Lumbu. Megan Michelle McCrae. Manshi Maheshwaran. Olivia Maria Marinelli. Aliyah Mahmood. Michelle Michal Mogorsky. Rosa Maria Nucci. Lynette Penny. Dominique Pilon. Jessica Rollins. Raquel Sofia Rodriguez. Gabriela Fernanda Rosselli Ferrari. Asnia Shah. Dia Shah. Lashvanti Shunmaganathan. Vedant Rahul Shukla. Hafsa Amal Umar. Vanessa Vuong. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Science in Biomedical Communication. Nicole Daphne Kadayan Arizala. Michelle Chen. Naomi Marie Clay Rodriguez. Ashton Jade Goebel. Emily Huang. Yu Wen Zhan. Shabrit Kaur Johal. Lauren Bronwyn Jones. Jia Aurora Kim. Emily Yuan Min Mao. Priya Modi. Caitlin Emma Moore. Anea Ivana Reyes. Bonnie Ri Ching Wang. Stephanie Jinyin Wang. Molly May Barnard Wells. Nicole Junhong Zhou. Candidates from the Temerty Faculty of Medicine who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science Physician Assistants. Victoria Aquaviva. Ranim Assad. Isabel Rose Biasone. Phoebe Grace Bicknell. Sean Patrick Buriamonto. Benjamin Bazinski. Munvir Kaur Chima. Natalie Lok-Yi Chow. Kaylee Cole. Natalie Misasi De Mayo. Margaret Beatrice Deutsch. Chrysela Marie Elijah. Clément Hens Ducellier. Laura Madison Fleury. Alexander Gam. Leora Esther Goldreich. Emma Jane Jensen. Grace Haeun Kim. Rina Komisarov. Lindsay Labrache. Young In Lee. Dylan Raymond Leong. Shauna Linley Lowe's. Ryan Yue Yan Lue. Alicia Bernadette Mashi. Camila Mahia Tascon. Cecilia Borges Michelli. Gabrielle Min Murray. Rachel Ong. Shreya Sai Papu. Noel Ralph Parker. Ella Grace Palmera Perón. Grace Elizabeth Poles. Maisam Mahdi Sarwari. Amalia Marie Pauline Sejan. Holly Tai. Melissa Joan Elizabeth Walden. Gina Wong. Jessica Young Ya Wong. Catherine Elizabeth Jeffrey Wittenberg. Candidates from the Temerty Faculty of Medicine who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Medical Radiation Sciences. Lutfan Nahar. Kyle Hewitt Saunders. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Molly Brillinger. Melissa DeYoung. T. Nancy Huynh. Asma Ahmed Khalil. Roxy Helliker O'Rourke. Kyla Leah Pindura. Daniel Sibley. Delaney Elise Thibodeau. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Arts. Thomas Leaf. Kaylee Peterson. Jenna Deanna Smith. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Science. Jonaline Bernal. Gabriel William Bourgeot. Samiha Jaffrey. Zachary Gray Jansen. Olivia Xunrui Lee. Fiona Mary Afrique McGill. Sydney Winokur. Candidates from the Faculty of Kinesiology and Physical Education who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology. Christine Andrea Agudelo Cuadros. Kaylee Danielle Chan. Joanne Chow. Jade Emmanuel Diwangja Jemba. Daniel Yu Chen Fang. Menachil Haq. Brady Howell. Yedam Lee. Eiley Erlene McEwen. Muhammad Murtuza Sharif Naif. Timothy Nguyen Tram. Aiden Sadeghi. Shivani Sivalingam. Dana Paulette Valdez Bustamante. Sahar Zaman. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Bradley DiMatteo. Kristen Lee Graves. Caleb Labe Felon. Sung-Ah Lee. Keegan Manson Curry. Hadi Milanlu. Emma Soldat. Jessica Elizabeth Teach. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts. Anna Carolyn Boys. Lauren Elizabeth Esty. Kevin Zhe Xiao He. Hoi Tong Kyung. Bowen Lee. Felipe Lusuriaga. Maria Eduarda Mendez Martins. Lok Yan Charlotte Tang. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Arts. Samantha Jackson Blodgett. Munkyung Amy Kwan. Olivia McIsaac. Orko Oyan. Kristen Marie Whittle. Timothy Andrew Wilson. Lucida Man Jun Zhao. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Music. Gihe Han. Ariane Reed. Candidates from the Faculty of Music who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Music. Chiki Ogawa. Candidates from the Faculty of Music who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Music in Performance. Samantha Luke.
On behalf of the University of Toronto, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby admit all of those candidates not here present to their degrees in absentia.
As we conclude Convocation, I wish to thank all of you for your participation and your patience. To the families and friends, and to those in the procession, let me say thank you. You have made this a more memorable event for each member of the graduating class. I would like to thank you, Chancellor West Hall, for presiding over today's ceremony. I wish to thank as well the many other colleagues and friends at the university who participated in this convocation, whose names you will find in the program. Chancellor, I now invite you to bring today's ceremony to a close.
As I bring this convocation ceremony to a close on this your special day, I hope we'll see you often in the years to come, and I invite you to stay connected. We'll be very interested in your journey. And we know that you'll make an impact for the better in whatever path you choose. And before I say the last words, we have a big party outside at 8 o'clock tonight, watch party. World Series to celebrate and on that note, concilium demissum est.